Hi everyone, Namaste. How are you all? Hope you all are doing well. So today we'll build React projects. So today we'll build this kind of feature. Basically, you'll see these kind of features in a job application. When you apply for a job, you have to add a skills, and in skills section, you have to add your skills, right? HTML, and when you hit enter, the skill should be added, right? For example, I'll add one more skill. I'll add JavaScript, another skill. I'll add node.js another skills and I'll add another skill as Vue.js, right? And if I try to add another skills, it doesn't allow because we can only add 5 skills, right? If I add Java over here, so it says, sorry, you can't add more than 5 skills, right? So we can add only 5 skills. And the other feature is obviously when you click on any skill, it has to be deleted, right? So when I click on CSS, that's deleted. When I click on Node.js, that's deleted. Uh, That way I can delete all the skills as well. So yeah, this is the project. So yeah, let's start coding. So this is the starter project that I've created using Create React app. You can do that. So when I run this project, you can see here hello Vikas is printing over here from this. So for this project, I'm not going through the CSS part since I'm more focusing on the React side. So I'm not going to explain you all the CSS part. You can see, you can just go pause your video and go to the CSS part here. So I'll just explain you all about the styles in a quick manner. I have given certain styles to wrapper, certain styles to skill title, the subtitle as well. I have given certain styles to input, right? So these are the CSS properties. Just you can pause the video and you can copy from there. And let's focus more on React side, right? So now I'm going to create a component folder. In that component folder, I'm going to create a tag input file. So in this component, I'm going to create a simple function and I will export this function. So now I will import this function in app.js. So I have imported the tag input component and I'll just added it here. So let's see in the browser what it gives. It's an empty because we haven't had any text over here. Now you can see hello is printing over here. So initially I will write the code for HTML and CSS purpose. Later on we go for the logical purpose, right? So yeah, you can see the output. So now we'll build the text input, right? So next we'll build skill tags. Yeah, you can see. So this is the end of UI. From next, we'll concentrate on logic point of view, like how to add this new skills and how to delete the skills, right? Yeah. So now we'll create a two states for holding the text input and storing all the skills. So now we'll implement the functionality to add a skills. For example, whenever I enter any skills like Node.js. When I hit enter, the skill should be added down here, right? So we'll implement that. But before adding the functionality to add skills, we should bind this text input to the input tag. As I said, whenever we add a new skill here, we should press enter to add the skills over here, right? For that, there is one event called on key down. We have to use that event. Whenever we hit the enter key on the keyboard, the skill is added to that. For that purpose, we have to add this on key down. This is an event, right? And now we'll start a functionality to add a new skills. So this add skill function is triggered every time when we hit on an enter key. When we add a new skill and when we hit the enter key, this function is triggered. And we will receive this event parameter from add skills. Like what kind of event it is. It is a click event, or it is a mouse event, or mouse over event, or is it a key down event. Like we receive those kind of events from here, this event. So now we have to check if event dot key, if it is equal to enter, right? You have to add a new skills only when a user hit enter key, right? So we have to add this condition. If that event is enter key, then only we have to proceed it again. So finally, whatever the value we get, we have to add it into the skill state by keeping the previous skills in that state only. We don't override the state, right? We have to keep the previously added skills over there, and we have to push that next skills into the skill state, right? So let's save these and go to the browser and let's see. So refresh this. Uh, okay. Yeah, I just forgot to add the JSX for this. I just added the static content here. Now, however, I have the skills in the skill state. Now I'll bind the skill state to the HTML, right? Here I'm iterating to the entire skill array, and I'm getting each skill from that, right? We are using map method here to iterate. So let's save this and go to the browser to see the output. Let's add a new skill and hit the enter key. Yeah, see, we can add a new skill. But when we hit enter, when we add a new skills, we have to clear the input, right? See, the previously added the skills is over there, so we have to remove this. We have to clear the input state. So for that, what we have to do is, whenever we added the new skill, we just have to clear the input state. For that, sorry, input state. That is that text input. We have to make it as we have to turn it back to the empty string. Save this and go to the browser. I will refresh this, and if I try to add new skills HTML, see, the previously added skills is gone because we have cleared the state. So we'll add some more skills. As I said, the user is allowed to add only 5 skills, but we have added the 6 skills here, six skills over here. So we have to stop the user when he reached adding the 5 skills. So what we have to do is, before adding the skills, we have to check if the skills array has only the 5 skills, because we are storing the skills right in this array. So we have to check here. So what we are doing here is we are checking the skills array. If the skills array has the length less than 5, then only we have to add a new skill into it, right? Or else we have to show the alert like, sorry, you can't add more than 5 skills. So hopefully this should work. I'll save this and go to the browser and refresh this page. See, now there are five skills, but if I try to add one more skill of PHP, then it should give me an error. See, sorry, you can't add more than five skills, right? But we have to clear this input as well. I mean, input state as well, right? So for that, what we have to do is in here also we have to write this set the input state. We have to clear the input state for here also, right? So the next functionality is whenever I click on each skill, I mean whenever I click on this cross icon, the skill should be deleted. I want to remove the skills, so for that we have to add a delete functionality for that. So let's start writing that. So for that we have to target this cross icon button. Where is this cross icon button? It's here. So we have to give an on click event to it. Uh, Event. So on click we have to give any name, like I'll give handle delete skill, right? So I'll declare the function it over here. Just comment it that skill. I'll give this just a comment to to elaborate it. So now I'll declare the function it over here. So I just forgot to add an index over here, because whenever we click on sorry, it is giving me an error. I tell you, whenever we hit on cross icon, we have to send the index of that particular skill, so that we will target that index from the skills array and we will delete that, right? So we have to send an we have to send that index, right? We have to send this particular index. And now finally we'll use a filter method to delete it, right? So guys, here I'm using the JavaScript filter method. So what this filter method does is it iterates over the each skill and it filter out the condition which are being true, right? So basically by using this we can delete that particular skills from this skill set. So I'll save this and go to the browser. I'll refresh this and I'll add a new skills: HTML, CSS, JS, Node.js, and I'll delete this CSS. Yeah, it's getting deleted, and delete HTML and JavaScript. So it has all the skills have been deleted. Yeah, guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please smash the like button, and I have provided my email address below as well. You can contact me over there. Thank you so much, guys. Bye bye. Take care.